I'm going to talk really fast so you guys get all this information in 2 minutes or less, so pay attention. And you'll have the plan to take yourself from an average Hourglass PvP helm on duo sloops to a more advanced player. It'll be up to you to go out and practice and to execute these tactics. Number 1, helm should be sniping, especially at the cannoneer. In the sweaty fights, the tides often turn when one team can kill one of the opposing team's players. Number 2, repairing holes, but only after helm rotation is set up for cannoneer. The helmsman should constantly look for opportunities to grab a quick bucket or repair a hole or two to prolong your team's ability to stay in the fight. But they should always prioritize boat position and set their team's cannoneer up for shots prior to leaving the helm and grabbing those repairs. Number 3, repping mast and wheel. Keeping the ship mobile is the priority of the helm. If your mast needs more than one patch, repping the mast from the opposite side of where the opposing team is currently firing from should be the first priority. Also, a good helm will constantly rep the wheel when it's busted, as being able to turn the ship is of the highest priority and the sweatiest crews will constantly attempt to bust it up. Number 4, keeping an eye on the ship's holistic health. And what I mean by that is how many holes do you have and what tier type, 1, 2, or 3 are those holes. Also, how much water is on the boat, how many times the mast has been hit, etc, etc. Helm should make the call to stay in or get out of a current naval fight situation. If you have a busted mast, a busted wheel, and several tier 3 holes, it might be time for the helm to call for a full rep of the boat and get out of the fight for a minute or two to recover. Number 5, knowing when to ask the cannoneer to hop in the cannon to prevent the enemy from escaping. If you've dealt a large deal of damage to the enemy ship and they feel they need to full rep their boat, then they are going to turn out of the fight and try to escape. It is your helm's job to realize they are pulling out of the fight and to ask the cannoneer to hop in the cannon so you can shoot them over to prevent the other team's escape. If you guys want to help for free, just click the subscribe button. It's absolutely free to you and it helps me out so much. Thanks, guys.